Remember when you'd run down the stairs on Christmas morning to open presents? You have the chance to make that memory for a child today on Mass Appeal. It's our annual Toys for Tots show. Come on down and drop off a new unwrapped toy. We're waiting for you. And you're waiting for Mass Appeal, which starts right now. Live from one broadcast center with an appealing look at life in Western Massachusetts, this is Mass Appeal. Here are your hosts, Ashley Cole and Seth Stutman.
It's our annual Toys for Tots show on Mass Appeal. We are so glad that you are tuning in to us today. I'm Seth Stutman.
And I'm Ashley Cole. It is so exciting that it is the big Toys for Tots show. It's been quite a year.
It's been quite a year. You should see this lobby. It's absolutely amazing. The outpouring of support. And that's what I think this really comes down to. It's a great day for the children who are in need of toys, but it's a great reflection on Western Massachusetts. You know, we've been dealt our share of adversity these last couple of years, and I think all these toys that you're seeing right now really just goes to show how caring of a community we are, and really how impressive the community is to be able to reach out and to do something like this.
It's so nice to see people walking through the doors. I mean, literally.
There's some coming right now.
Every minute, I know. And it is the spirit of the season. It's what it's all about, is giving to others and bringing a smile to someone's face. So, of course, we say we can never have too many toys. That's for sure. There's over 100,000 kids that need toys. But the real thing that we need to stress here is thank you. Thank you for what you've done to bring a smile to so many kids.
Exactly. Everybody wins when you bring a toy. You win because you have the appreciation that you've done something.
Ooh,
and
I dropped the bop it.
Ashley has ruined a toy. She's ruined a toy.
But no matter what you bring, of course, it's appreciated.
Exactly.
So, and to get here, all you have to do is take exit 3 off of 391 and get off the exit in Chicopee. You can't miss us right here, 22 News. And today's the last day.
So you have to come down. Ashley and I are going to be around all day today, our smiling faces. We're always here. So.
Until 7 p.m. you can come down today. Yes, for sure. Now, we want to also let you know that we've got a lot of stories have come in about how people support this drive year after year.
It's amazing.
And the new year is almost here, 2013, and you could start a tradition that actually Annie and Liz have told us about. They sent us a letter.
They wrote in. It's an amazing letter. And what they do is, and tell me if I'm right, every month they collect a toy. Her and her girlfriend, Annie and Liz.
They each collect a toy, right?
So that by the end of the year, they have 24 toys that they bring down and donate. That's so much nicer than going out and having to, scramble to get a bunch of things and doing it the last second.
It's a great idea.
It's another way that you can do it, and the cost doesn't seem so enormous. You know what I mean?
And then they go, after they donate all their toys, they go out to eat together. So it's a tradition that they've made, and it makes them feel good to know that they're making a difference. So I think it's a really great story, and it's something that people could do if you want to make a difference. Another good idea, an Oklahoma boy actually he got 500 birthday presents, and he's not keeping any of them.
No, and Brittany Jeffers reports. Check out this story.
Laser tag and a mountain of presents. Chase can't help but be a happy birthday boy.
It's cool stuff, and other people bring toys.
Except nothing in this pile is for him.
Nothing.
Not the Play-Doh or the electronic games, and that's just how he wanted it.
Not once has he made a comment that, when do I get something for my birthday?
The party isn't about him.
They already have toys and the kids don't.
He's throwing it for the community and the kids who would otherwise go without this Christmas.
Because they don't have any toys, and when they just don't have any, they cannot play and they won't have fun.
About 100 people showed up, and more than 500 toys will be donated from him to Toys for Tots.
You want to raise your child to be generous and to think about someone other than themselves. And him doing this was, a gift to me.
It was Chase's idea. We talked with him earlier in the week about his plans, and it turned out even better than he expected. His friends thought so too.
I'm happy that other kids get things. Some of them have never had Christmas.
It's not like any birthday his friends had ever been to, but he's a special kind of guy.
Because he's silly and he's just my friend. He helps people that don't have any toys.
It's not a party favor that you can hand out, but the guests aren't going home empty-handed.
Humbling, I know, it just touches you here.
As for Chase's birthday wish,
my wish will never be gone.
He knows what he'll be thinking about when he blows out those 8 candles.
And you can make a difference in the life of a child in need this season. All you have to do is donate a new unwrapped toy. It's very simple. I'm joined by Sergeant Siddiqui and Corporal Rocky Snow. So nice to be with you gentlemen this morning. The Toys for Tots drive is such a success this year, and it's not even over yet. How did it all begin?
It all began in 1943 in San Diego, California. There's a Marine Reserve unit out there that kind of saw a need in the community, and they ended up collecting somewhere around 5,000 toys that year. And it only took 1 year for the highest individual in the Marine Corps to see these good deeds and deem that every single Marine Corps Reserve unit across the nation would have a campaign.
And what it's done is made such a difference in so many families' lives, and now there's over 100,000 kids, is that right, this year, that are in need of toys?
Well, it's 111,000 toys that we collect every year, or last year, that's what we did. We try to beat that amount every year. We try to beat the previous years, but we're trying to reach out to over 60,000 families this year.
That's incredible. So no matter what, it's in the thousands. So of course, all of these toys will go to a very, very good cause. Now, Rocky, this is obviously a huge task, taking all of these toys out of the station and bringing them to families or to a site to be delivered to families. How does it all happen?
Well, tomorrow morning, I will have my team of elves come in here. They're mostly combat veterans from the Springfield Vet Center and the VA hospital, and we'll come in and we'll break down the toys to age and gender oriented. So when they leave here, they'll go to the warehouse where we can separate and send them out to the families.
It's not an easy thing to do. I mean, as you can see, obviously we're showing all the footage of how many toys are here, and to sort them and to bring them out. So those elves are pretty magical, wouldn't you say?
Well, they've been working with me for many years, and we have it down packed on the process.
Yes.
And we streamline it every year to make sure it's smoother for the next year.
And all of us here at 22 News get to see that happen every year, and it's pretty amazing how fast you work and how you really do work as a team. It's really incredible. Now, a lot of families are asking if the deadline has passed, Sergeant Siddiqui. Can people still request toys, or is it the deadline passed for this year?
The deadline has passed. We're still taking requests on a case-by-case basis, so if we have enough toys to fill the current requests that we have in, then we will. If we have toys left over, then we'll take them on, first come, first served basis.
Okay, so that's good to know. So families will know that their deadline has passed for this year. But of course, you can request toys for next year. There's always next year. Well, happy holidays, gentlemen. So nice to have you here. Thanks for all that you do. It's great to have you. It's been quite a success. And we've been hearing many, many stories of families in the Pioneer Valley that have done so much to donate. Take a look at this story.
One of Melissa Sheehan Black's last wishes was to help someone else in need.
These children don't have anything, pretty much, and they'll wake up on Christmas morning and have something and be able to have a smile on their face.
That was Melissa last year when she was struggling with brain cancer.
When she was first diagnosed, she didn't want everybody to know. She wanted to handle it in her own way, and her friends just gathered around her.
So Melissa wanted to pay it back for all the support she had received. She and her friends and family gathered 150 gifts for the Toys for Tots drive.
And unfortunately, we lost Melissa less than a month later. And her friends and family of Team Missy would like to continue to honor her memory.
So in Melissa's honor, they more than doubled the number of toys this year.
My grandson's friends from school, they were bringing toys last night. It's just overwhelming.
Their cars were filled with bags and bags of toys, and although the holidays are a difficult time, they know Melissa is smiling.
She's shining, as they always would say. She is shining. She had this beautiful smile and a glow about her that she could her smile infected you.
She just wanted to make sure that she could give back and put a smile on a little boy or girl and make them have a wonderful Christmas. So if this is the way we can do it, then that's what we'll do, and we'll keep her memory going.
Melissa's family and now 8-year-old son were right by her side last year, and while she's not with them this year, they continue her fight.
You hear about all other types of cancers, but not very much about brain cancer. So we will continue this. We will continue her fight for her.
Melissa's family has vowed to make the donation to Toys for Tots an annual tradition because they know it's what Melissa would want. In Chicopee, Shannon Halligan, 22 News.
It's so touching, all these stories you hear of people really giving of themselves, and all these toys that we see, the thousands and thousands of toys that are here in our lobby, they're not all the toys that have been donated. A lot of our partners, like Sleepy's, are organizing toy drives and accepting toys from themselves. And today we're joined by Kevin Icolino. Kevin, you are from Sleepy's. Thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure. Couldn't be happier to be here.
How did Sleepy's get involved in the drive?
Well, about 3 years ago, we were kind of newer to the Western Mass community. And the previous district manager decided, hey, well, what can we do to get involved? And by setting up, we partnered up with the Marines and set up 13 drop-off locations. And every year since, we've been having great success with the program.
So you're collecting toys also at all of your Sleepy's locations, is that right?
Correct. Yeah, we have 13 of them spread out throughout Western Mass.
Now, if there are people who are watching today and they maybe couldn't bring toys down to our 22 News lobby, it's extended. The hours and the times are extended at Sleepy's, is that correct?
Absolutely. We are taking donations up until the 16th, and we will be delivering them to the Marines on the 17th.
Now, you were saying as a young child, you started doing Toys for Tots, and it kind of stayed with you. You mind telling us your story?
Oh, absolutely. When I was younger, my mother, we would go shopping for Christmas presents, and she would make it a point to go to Toys R Us every year and pick out a handful of toys that we would specifically use to donate to the Toys for Tots program. So me and my brother would go around, we'd pick kind of our favorite toys, she would get them, and we would find a drop-off location.
And so if people are interested in coming to some of your drop-off locations, do you mind telling us a couple that people can stop into?
Oh yeah, we have one in Chicopee, I think it's Memorial Drive. We have Holyoke, Massachusetts, and we have some in the Berkshires. So we have a store in Pittsfield, a store in North Adams, and a store in Great Barrington. And we just have them in West Springfield, so they are scattered all throughout.
It must be nice for you to see the outpouring of support from people in Western Massachusetts.
Oh, it's unbelievable to see, during the economy the way it is, to see people not only donating the amount of gifts, but the quality of gifts that are out there. I mean, we've seen box sets of the Hunger Games.
Wow.
We've seen anything from the Imaginext toys. So we've seen things from all different age levels, and with bikes as well. So, I mean, they're really contributing to every age level, which is awesome.
It's true, because oftentimes people, it gets forgotten, it's the teens that need a lot of gifts too. It's called Toys for Tots, but teens sometimes get lost in the shuffle, so people can bring down CDs or DVDs, games, all that good stuff too.
Oh, absolutely. And like I said, we've seen a lot of the gifts geared towards the older children as well.
Now, Kevin, how does it make you feel to be part of such a community? And it must feel good every time someone new walks in there to donate.
Oh, absolutely. You kind of greet them with a smile, just opening up conversation, kind of learning their story on what brings them in today. And we find that the program has been running for so long that a lot of people who used to receive the toys are now using this as a way to give back.
Isn't that tremendous? It's a pay it forward kind of thing.
Absolutely.
Well, Kevin, I want to thank you so much, not only for stopping by today, but for the work that you do.
My pleasure.
And all day long, we're doing a Toys for Tots show here with Rebecca, Jack, and Mackenzie. They've decided to donate today. Thank you so much for stopping by.
You're very welcome. We love to do this. Every year we come down and, my kids are so absolutely blessed, and there's a lot of kids out there that aren't blessed, and Mackenzie's trying to say that, she's looking forward to her first Christmas this year. And when Jack went to go see Santa a couple weeks ago, he said he wanted everything, and I want him to appreciate everything that he has.
That's what you're saying. Jack's getting to that age where you want to teach him that there are other kids out there who need toys, too.
Absolutely. When he has, a roof over his head, and there's a lot of kids out there that don't have much besides, just a pair of shoes.
Exactly.
And a toy for Christmas on Christmas Day for them is wonderful.
So what'd you decide to bring on down today?
Well, Jack picked out a nice little Tonka truck and Clifford the Red Dog. So hopefully it makes a little boy or girl happy this holiday season.
And Mackenzie, just all she wants for Christmas is this microphone.
And I'm sure give her 20 years from now and she'll be all over it. Yes.
Now, hey, Jack, what'd you bring down?
Can you say hi?
Can you say hi, everybody? Oh, you're a little shy? That's okay. Jack looked like he was having fun eyeballing all the toys, though.
Yes, and he came in and he's like, "Wow, look at all this." And I said, "These are for all the the kids out there that need them, Jack. So let's appreciate everything you have at home."
Well, Jack, thank you so much. I'm glad you learned a lesson, and thank you both for coming. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Absolutely, I'm happy to do it.
No, it's a pleasure. Thanks so much for giving back today. And don't go anywhere. There's going to be more Mass Appeal, the Toys for Tots drive, coming up right after this.
Welcome back to Mass Appeal. I'm Ashley Cole, live in the 22 News lobby, where we are celebrating our Toys for Tots drive. It's the last day. You can donate until 7 p.m. tonight. People just keep coming through the doors. I'm here with Karen O'Connor and Patty Bousquet. Ladies, it's so nice to be with you. You're from Patty's 410 Lounge in Chicopee, and this is your 5th year donating to the Toys for Tots drive. What made you want to start 5 years ago, Patty?
Well, when I was little, my father passed away, and he was a Marine, so we didn't have a whole lot. So this is my way of giving back.
That's wonderful, and you started this 5 years ago. And what about you, Karen?
My son is a Marine. He's a staff sergeant in the Marine Corps, and that's where my heart is with all the Marines and the children that need toys. That's the least we can do, is reach out to the community, because my son had everything he needed when he was growing up.
I think that's wonderful, and of course this is the Marines Toys for Tots drive, so it's nice that you actually have that personal tie to the Marines and of course what you're doing. Now, you dropped off 2 truckloads full of toys. What is it? How does it make you feel to see this generosity?
It's just wonderful, because all of our patrons and friends and everybody just stepped forward and brought everything, you know, and I just hope people don't forget the older kids too. Like, we bought boom boxes and things for the older children, so just whatever you can bring is just wonderful.
Right, no matter how much it costs, doesn't have to be something expensive. It can be something small. And Karen, why do you encourage people to come down? It's the last day in the Toys for Tots drive, to come down to 22 News and drop off a toy.
Because there's somebody out there that's going to be quite appreciated when they wake up in the morning. There's another toy underneath the tree for another child.
Oh, it's wonderful.
And God bless all the United States Marine Corps. Thank you so much for everything you guys do.
Yes, thank you to all the Marines, absolutely. Thank you, ladies, for what you've done. The 5th year, 2 truckloads full. That is fantastic. So nice to have you here. Thanks for your generosity.
Thank you.
And this is just another example of course, the generosity that we see across Western Mass this season. It's so wonderful. You guys, yes, of course, give them a shout out. Now we're going to toss it to a package. 22 News reporter Cy Becker shows how the Lamco Tech Company in Munson made quite a difference in the lives of children in need this season. Take a look.
For nearly 1 hour, owner Rick Anderson and his employees and their children formed a steady stream of giving. 22 News Storm Team meteorologist Nick Bannon accompanied one of the 2 trucks filled with bicycles. There were 2 other trucks filled with toys. Rick Anderson also gave Toys for Tots a $2,500 check. This is Anderson's way of honoring his father, who died 2 years ago.
We got family, friends, the community involved, and just had a great big bash. We start early, January, February, start planning things out, and we had a party at Pulaski Park, and just the admission was a toy.
The more bikes and toys that came into the 22 News lobby, the more these generous Toys for Tots gifts quickly filled the nearby hallways. Company employees told 22 News it feels so good giving and making certain needy children won't be disappointed Christmas morning.
And what it feels like, that's the greatest part, is what it feels like to give and to be that little boy or girl under a tree on Christmas morning and see an awesome bike, 100 bikes, 125 bikes. So there's going to be 125 happy kids at Christmas.
In Chicopee, Cy Becker, 22 News.
There are so many great stories, and we have one more now. We're with Sandra Martin. She is with AAA Pioneer Valley. Sandra, thank you so much for joining us today.
My pleasure. Glad to be here.
Talk about AAA's involvement in the Toys for Tots drive.
Well, we've been a collector of Toys for Tots for many years, and we partnered up with Channel 22 in about 2009 to start broadening the awareness of the program. And we at AAA, we've been here in Springfield since 1902 is when our first office was open. So we're, anything that we can do to help the community out, we're happy to participate. So all of our offices are a collection point for giving, which is great.
You've probably seen the 22 News lobby. It's chock full of gifts.
It's amazing. Even what you can't see on camera, there's so much down the hallways and everything here. It's great.
I love the hallway. There are bikes galore. Like, we see bikes behind us right now, but there are bikes in every corner of our hallways.
Which is great.
I bet a lot of your locations look pretty similar.
We do. Our staff's been really great about keeping the deliveries coming here so it doesn't build up too much. But yeah, it's really great to see people coming in, and some folks will come in and pick out something from our travel store if they didn't know that there was giving, because we sell travel games and things like that.
That's
too.
True.
So certainly it's inspiring people who might not have thought to give before to give.
Yeah, so if people are going to a AAA location, maybe they can pick up a couple last-minute gifts.
Right. So we have a lot of people doing that. We've had folks buy movie tickets. We do a lot of that at a discount for our members. So a lot of them are buying movie tickets to bring here to Channel 22 as well. So we brought over some of those. So it's great to know that maybe people that didn't plan to decided to because they popped in one of our offices and saw that we were participating in the campaign.
Movie tickets are a great idea because earlier I was saying it's so important that we have things for tweens and teens.
Right.
And kids love going to movies. It can be hard too.
Yeah.
So that's why all the things people need now are the gift cards and movie passes, CDs, DVDs, books.
Right.
And what's it been like for you to kind of see the outpouring of support in our community?
You know, I think everybody knows that it's been a tough economy for the past couple of years, and really, we really thought, oh my gosh, this year might be a tough year for folks. But, I think that even when people are at their lowest and they're struggling, they still see that they're fortunate in many ways, and they take this opportunity to give. And it's heartwarming to see folks doing this.
I think today it's not only great for all the children of Western Massachusetts that are going to get these tens of thousands of toys. I think it's a great, thing for us. It's a great day for Western Massachusetts.
Absolutely.
We've done a great job collecting toys.
Absolutely. It's amazing. I wish everyone could stop by and see what you guys have throughout all the building here. You've done a great job, and we're just fortunate to be a participant.
Well, thank you so much. And you're right, everybody should stop by and donate a toy. And actually downstairs right now, we actually have a few people who have done that, so I'm going to toss it down to Ash, who has more.
Thanks, Seth. Yes, I get to stand here by the door and keep watching people come through with more and more donations. It's so fantastic to see. I'm here with ladies from Pioneer Valley Surgical Associates, Raquel, Cheryl, Yaritza. So nice to be with you. Now, you do Secret Santa at the office, but you put a twist on it. Tell us about that.
We decided about 4 years ago, instead of doing Secret Santa between us, that we really want to give to the kids. We feel it's a really good feeling, really touches the heart. And we enjoy going to get all these gifts for the children, and we love coming down here to bring them, so all the children will have something for Christmas.
What a great idea. I love that. And the three of you have come down together, your smiling faces. And you even just mentioned what it's like to walk in here and actually see it in person.
Yes, it's touching. It's really touching to see how everyone is generous and can come and give a little bit of what they've been blessed with, give back to the kids that are less fortunate.
Yes, you said it perfectly. It's so true. It makes you feel good to give. And what would you say if you want to encourage people to come down to 22 News Lobby, drop off a toy? Today's the last day. Why should they come down?
They should come down because the children really their hearts would be so happy in the morning to open up all these gifts. It emotionally just kind of makes you want to cry.
I know, it's hard to find the words.
I know, when you first
incredible.
come in here, you've got to come down and see what it looks like down here and give to the children.
Thank you, ladies. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your generosity. So nice to have you. And there's more Mass Appeal coming up after this. Don't go anywhere. And we're back as we continue our special Toys for Tots edition of Mass Appeal. Joining me now is Tim Suffish from St. Germain Investment Management, our community partner who supports so many of our public service campaigns. Tim, so good to have you back on Mass Appeal.
It's good to be here, Ashley. Thank you.
Can't believe a year's already flown by, and to see all these toys, it's really, really incredible. Let's talk about investing.
Okay.
So many families are still struggling financially. How should people be handling their investments at this time?
In many ways, it's always the same from where we sit, and that is to say that when it comes to investing, you need to have your safe bucket and your more aggressive bucket. So your safe bucket needs to be in things like CDs, money market account, savings at the bank, and that's your emergency fund. Cash that you need on a month-to-month basis, or just in case something goes wrong, you don't want to have that at risk. So it shouldn't be invested in anything that's going to fluctuate. Your longer-term money, which can afford to be in something a little bit more aggressive like stocks or bonds, and probably should be invested in something that's a little bit more aggressive, is for down the road. So whether it's college planning, college savings, or retirement savings, that should be in a separate account, probably a tax-deferred account like an IRA or a 401k.
And it's good to hear this from a professional, and sometimes people they hear it, but they don't know what it means. So it's good to talk to someone if you have any questions about what to do with your money.
Absolutely.
And your investments. And many companies are still downsizing at this time as well. What should people do to be prepared just in case they do get laid off?
I'd say not so much in preparation, but if something like that happens and you're out of a job and you're confronted with a choice of what to do with your retirement plan at work, so whether that's a 401k or a 403b, One thing that you don't want to do is to take a distribution from the retirement plan, because that will immediately become taxable and will be subject to penalty. So the government will impose a 10% penalty for an early withdrawal. So what you want to do is talk to either human resources at the company or talk to a financial advisor who can guide you through the process of transferring that retirement account to an IRA, and that'll protect it from tax and protect it from the penalty.
So just knowing what to do at that time is very important.
So talking to somebody who knows the way to navigate that.
Yes, very important. St. Germain Investment Management, you're really involved in the community and you're all about giving back. Why is it so important for you to be involved?
Oh, we've been community partners with you for many years now, and it's a great way to help, to have a collaborative effort to give back to the community. And we all live here, so the employees of St. Germain live in the community, and our clients live in the community. So, you know, it's the right thing to do, and it's in our best interest to make sure that the community is strong and vibrant. And whether that's through kind of monetary help or donating time for the employees, or coaching in local youth athletics, it's something that we all believe in pretty strongly.
And you're, as a company, you're very involved, and of course, personally, it must mean a lot to you to see this generosity surrounding you today.
Yeah, it's inspirational to see all the toys. I think, having come here for a number of years, it seems like the biggest haul yet. There's really very little space to navigate. And the sections devoted to bikes and to action figures and stuffed animals, it's very nice, and the inspirational stories that we hear as a part of this are very moving.
And speaking of generosity, you have something else to present as well today.
Yeah, so in addition to the community partnership, which we are thrilled to do with Channel 22, we just have an additional gift here that's from St. Germain and from the employees of St. Germain for the Toys for Tots cause.
Oh, that is so generous, Tim. That's so wonderful, and where it's going is it's making such a difference in so many kids and so many families' lives. Happy holidays. So nice to talk to you again. Good to be with you. So we see these thousands of toys that are in the lobby filling the station, really. But we wonder, how do they get to all of the families and children in the Valley? Well, there's many different organizations that will be distributing these toys, and one of them is Providence Ministries. I'm joined by Karen Blanchard and Brenda LaMagdalene. Ladies, it's so nice to have you here. Tell us about Providence Ministries, Karen.
Providence Ministries is located in Holyoke, and we serve the poor within the community. We feed, clothe, and house anybody in need. But we do such more than that throughout the year. But during the Christmas time, we have a children's giveaway, a gift giveaway. So that's kind of why we're here today, because we are the recipients of the Toys for Tots program. So we're really thrilled to be here to talk about it.
It's wonderful what you do, and you do so much in the community with so many different locations, and you have Mother Mary's, and so it's nice to see that you're here as well, collecting toys and distributing them. Absolutely. Now, Brenda, tell us about the eligibility. Who is eligible to receive the toys?
Anybody in Western Massachusetts that has a needy family to be able to come and need toys for children.
Right. Now, has the deadline passed? Can people still apply to receive a toy?
No, we've extended it to Friday of this week.
And they can contact Providence Ministries if they'd like to.
Right. They can contact my office and get the information as to how they can fill out the form for their children for their wishes.
How many requests are you seeing? I mean, just a ballpark. Is it more than last year? What
every
are you
year,
seeing?
every year we increase about 20 to 40 families more. Right now we're about 190 families, about 480 children.
So you're definitely seeing the effects of the economy.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's definitely making it hard for families. So this is really, really such a special time of year to bring
Yes,
a toy.
it is. Yes.
And what does it mean for you both, ladies, to come in and actually see the toys surrounding you?
This is just amazing. I mean, wow. What else can you say but wow, okay? And we're so lucky because we're at the tail end. We get to see the faces of the people that we give the gifts to. And it's just it's heartwarming. I can't even tell you. We really get emotional this time of year, the whole staff, because we see, the smiles on the faces of the families that we're giving the toys out to. So
yes,
that's really exciting.
It's wonderful to hear from your perspective. Year round, you're doing good and you're giving back. And so it's nice to see the community come together this time of year and to see the generosity.
Yeah, we can't thank the people enough for giving to the Toys for Tots program, because Providence Ministries is one of the recipients of it, and we're just so thrilled to be a part of it.
That's wonderful. Brenda, Karen, happy holidays.
Thank you.
Nice
Merry
to have
Christmas.
you here. Thanks so much for coming down. Great to have you. And we will be back to continue our Toys for Tots episode in just a bit. Stay tuned. Our special Toys for Tots edition of Mass Appeal, and it has been incredible so far, just seeing people come through the doors minute after minute with toys to donate. And actually, we have seen organizations come through as well with truckloads, wheelbarrows full. It's really incredible, and I'm going to toss it over to Seth with one example of that generosity. Seth?
Hey, thanks, Ash. So we are joined by Anthony and Holly from Alert Ambulance. Thank you both so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Talk about what you've done, your EMTs. What have you done for the drive?
Well, we started this 2 years ago, and it was an employee-driven decision by our employees to start collecting toys for the Tots for the local area. So last year we filled 1 ambulance full, and this year we filled 2 ambulances full, and on Friday came by and dropped them off Friday night, which is great. The employees all kick in, and we have 3 locations here in Western Mass, and then we go back to the owner of the company, and he matches what we find out here for funds, and we go forward with Holly, and Holly goes shopping.
So Holly, talk about your shopping. What kind of things have you been shopping for this year?
All kinds of toys. Steve DeGetti, who's my assistant right now, helps me, and I collect all the money and everything, and then we go to various different agencies. Last year it was a big help. We went to Hasbro. This year we weren't able to get over there, so we went to other local businesses in the area to shop for those toys.
Now, what kinds of things have you been looking for and purchasing this year?
Oh, all kinds of things. We try to cover all age groups, but basically we do a lot of like toys and trucks and dolls and carriages, anything that we think that small children would like. We also try and include the teens as well because we don't want to forget about them. So we try and find things that they like as well.
And now, Holly, I mean, we all know it's nice to go out and shop for yourself, to spoil yourself a little bit, but it must be a really unique experience to go shopping to help kids wake up and have full Christmases.
It does, absolutely. In our line of work, as everybody knows, we see the worst things that we do. So doing something like this helps the employees gain the confidence and less stress so that they can do something fun for a change.
And what does it mean to you to kind of have employees like this that are so adamant about giving back?
It actually brings me back a step to see the compassion that they feel for the fund that the Marines do here for the campaign of Toys for Tots. To see them step forward on their own to do this is an incredible feeling on behalf of the company, which is why we stand behind them to help match the funds that they bring forward. To see their faces light up when they come here last Friday night and deliver them, it's an incredible feeling inside to feel that we're giving to people who actually need this.
Well, I want to thank both of you so much for stopping by today. It's truly tremendous, not only the work that you do when you're on the clock as an EMT, but the work that you do to help bring Christmas to children of Western Massachusetts. Thank you so much. Back to Mass Appeal. Right now, you are looking at more toys coming in. It's from AAA of Pioneer Valley. Another truckload of toys coming in. It just keeps getting better and better over here. Thank you, Western Massachusetts. It's truly amazing. You have the generosity that you consistently make appear. It's amazing, isn't it?
And you know what I think is crazy is when people come, there's no room, but there's plenty of room.
Yeah,
there's
you might
definitely
think there's
plenty
not.
of room. And they're all getting picked up tomorrow, getting packed up by the Marines. So it's really, really amazing to see this. And I consider myself so lucky just to see this generosity. It really does warm your heart to see people come through and bring, whether it even just be one toy or something as simple as a card game.
And it's the stories, too. For example, that rocking chair, handmade by some gentleman who every year
The rocking horse,
handmakes, the
that
rocking
one,
horse,
yes.
rather. Yeah. He makes them every year and brings them down to the Toys for Tots drive. The generosity of Western Mass is absolutely overwhelming.
And
So
yes, absolutely. The reason why they come down
yeah,
in
so
memory of someone.
Today is not only an amazing day because you can drop off toys, it's also an amazing day for you, Western Massachusetts. It's amazing the work that you've done through the Toys for Tots drive.
You can come down until 7 p.m. tonight. It's easy to get here. Just take exit 3 off of 391. We're in Chicopee. Take a left at the ramp, and you'll see us, the big tan building with 22 News, smiling faces inside. We can't wait to see you.
And today is the last day, so come on down, really make a difference, because you'd be amazed how much of a difference one toy can make.
Look at all these toys.
It's
This is so
amazing. Let's just keep
amazing.
it coming all day.